Hey, I'm Kim.
And I'm Matt.
And we're a band called Matt and Kim.
And you are watching Moshcam.
Oh, this is easy. Favorite song to play off the latest album for me, and I feel like it's for you too, is It's Alright.
And it's funny because it's our single right now that we're pushing, but it's not because of that. It's because Kim can jump on her drum set and she can shake her butt, and I sit behind her and I can watch the butt shake. There was a song called Lessons Learned that was a couple albums ago, but there was a lyric that is, what is it? It's tape holds things that cannot stick and keep leftovers in the fridge. I don't know why I love that much, because it's really obvious. Yes, tape does hold things that can't stick, and yes, you do keep your leftovers in the fridge, but I don't know why I love that line. It's one of my faves.
You don't even continue with while lessons learned go
No,
down
it doesn't
the drain?
matter.
No?
I like things that are very obvious.
I mean, there is a lyric I like to sing along to, and is it you think I'm some little phony? Thing is, you don't fucking know me, and you can really just kind of like get pissed with it. So I like to swear a lot. I don't like to swear a lot. It just happens.
She loves to swear a lot. Well, I think the best part of writing an album in our home studio is that you never have to put on pants.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh yeah,
no pants.
I'll never write a song with pants on ever again. But often it was just wake up, just have my underwear on, and a lot of this music was written.
Wait, let's stress that his underwear was on. Because once recently Matt walked past me and he's like, as he's coming out the door, he's like, this is a bad look.
Like, no, I said, I apologize about this.
And he was just wearing a t-shirt and socks. There was no underwear.
They call that apparently Donald ducking. Because Donald Duck only wore a shirt without pants. And while maybe a woman can pull that off, no dude can pull off Donald ducking. I have a love-hate relationship with this one keyboard, and part of the reason I love it is the only reason I play keyboard. I found this, it's called the Yamaha CS5. It's an old 70s synth. And I found it in my neighbor's garage when I was about 15 years old. And we couldn't figure out how to actually play music. We could just go like, and about 5 years later, I decided I want to learn how to play this thing, and that's kind of when we started playing music. It's the only reason I ended up playing a keyboard. I was just like, this thing looks cool, I should figure this out. And so I'm still borrowing it, however many years later. We'll see if Tommy Herman gets it back.
He's never getting it back. For me, I just like to bang the shit out of the drums.
Yeah, people ask her, like, gear guys that are old drum guys and things like that ask, what, and Kim self-proclaims hits shit with sticks.
So if I can hit it with a stick, I like it.
Yeah.
Does that include Matt?
Yes. Or if he could hit me with a stick, yeah.
But
I really like that.
She's hit herself with sticks pretty good.
I have. Actually, just recently, I came really close to taking my eye out.
Yeah.
And then I got like some gnarly bubble above.
Or once she was wearing big hoochie hoops on stage and was playing and felt the stick go through the hoop, and almost like when she was coming down, luckily didn't go forward or ripped it out of her ear, but came back out. That was the last.
So now there's only 2 times to take off hoochie hoops: when you're about to be in a fight and when you're about to play drums.
True.
Well, when I warm up, most drummers, they'll get like a practice pad and they'll do some sort of wrist things, or what are they called, padiddles or something?
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm surprised you even knew that word.
I feel like people have asked me enough if I've done it. But no, my warm-up is I booty dance. And I feel like the lower I get while dancing, the better the show will be.
But what kind of stuff are you listening to now?
I got a little Meek Mill. Beyonce is always on there, because if you're gonna drop it low, you gotta put Beyonce on. There's always Jay-Z, because if there's Beyonce, Jay-Z's following up.
True.
Big Sean, he's good to drop it too.
I've seen her. It gets real. Actually, there's a lot of videos of just, I don't know. I remember the first time our tour manager, where Kim told him, yeah, I want to go warm up now. He's like, cool. And then he walks in and she's just doing her thing, like dancing like it is hard in the club, dancing by herself in a backstage room. He freaked him out a little bit, but we still love him.
I feel there was that one tour that we did with,
CSS and the Go Team.
yes, and it seemed like every night the keyboards broke. And it got to the point where there was a band who was opening before us, and they thought it was our shtick to have the keyboards break.
And then stop our set like 15 minutes in. A hell of a shtick, really.
But all right, though, favorite show, I will say Lollapalooza was pretty memorable.
The second time we played it?
The second time we played.
It was definitely, yeah, it was memorable. I saw a video afterwards of from stage looking out, and it was just to see like this sea of like 30,000 people and the Chicago skyline in the back, and just so many people singing along to it. It wasn't like they were just standing there. It was like they knew our songs.
I'm gonna go
pretty
with that.
epic.
Yeah. Favorite drink on tour, pre, during, or after is Budweiser.
Oh yeah. Even, and I know there's plenty of beer in Australia that takes pride in, I am a fan of Cooper's, but yeah, we go to whatever country and we're still trying to ask for Budweiser.
But also, non-beer drink, I've invented a drink and it's really good and you have to try it. It is, I call it Red and Red. It's Red Bull mixed with really shitty red wine. And the key is it has to be shitty red wine. It can't be good. So you gotta
No,
try
it's
that.
disgusting. Do not try it. Not worth it. Don't do it.
I have a lot.
Kim is finally getting over this one superstition, which was she had to, and she makes this very clear, have to wear the same type of underwear every show, not the same pair of underwear every show. And so, but you finally broke that.
I broke that.
And you wore a thong on stage.
I wore a thong. Not pleasant, really. It's just kind of up there the whole time. You can't even, you pick it out and it goes back in.
Yeah, I bet with your leg moving and.
But I still do things like I have to put a cough drop in my mouth before I go on stage, but then I spit it out right before I get on stage. I don't know why I do that, but I'm pretty superstitious about stuff.
She had shoes and pants and.
Yeah. I'm starting to break them because I realize how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, no superstitions for me. Don't drink more than 2 beers, but that's because I've really fucked up shows. I drank too much beforehand. That's kind of a classic. There was a memorable one, Terminal 5.
Terminal 5 recently.
This is a venue in New York City that.
So basically, it's it's kind of like a large warehouse type shaped venue, goes really far back, and I got a guy in the front row to crowd surf back, get handed a beer, and then crowd surf that beer back to me and hand it off to me. But it wasn't in a bottle, it was like a cup full of beer, and he's just kind of, and he completely made it back, and he actually made it back at the most perfect time. It was the one point in the song that I take like a pause. I grabbed it, chugged it, threw it on the crowd, and then started playing.
Dude, it was epic. This place is like the length of a football field. It was the one time I left the venue and there's a bunch of kids who wanted to take pictures, and he was one of them. And I gave someone my phone. I was like, I need a picture with this guy. Like, it was the one time, I took the phone. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Kim,
And I'm Matt.
and we're a band called Matt and Kim.
And you are watching Moshcam. That's a tough thing to say. Watching Moshcam.